and welcome back to my kitchen. My name's Shannon, and today I'm going to show you how to make easy oven roasted potatoes. Now, you may see a pot here and I wonder why she said oven roasted. Looks like she's going to boil them. Well, the secret to the quick and easy oven roasting is to boil them for a few minutes first. So, what I'm going to use today is red potatoes. So if you follow the Trim Healthy Mama way of eating, this is going to be an E meal. Or should I say an E side dish. All right, so start by cutting the potatoes. I always cut them in half, then lay them on the flat side. That way they're less likely to rock and I won't hurt my hands. Cut them into large dicing squares. These are pre-washed and I've taken out the eyes. If you see any little bad spots while you're going through them, just cut that off. Cut it out and set it aside. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, so the potatoes are all chopped, and now what you're going to want to do is add in 1 quart of clean filtered water. That was roughly 2.5 pounds of potatoes. And I'll put in just a pinch of salt. And I'm going to take these over to the stove, cook them for about 6 minutes on a high boil, turn them off, and then be right back. And you're going to let these boil on high for about 6 minutes and then drain them in the sink. All right, now it's been about 6 minutes, so what you're going to want to do is take them from the stove over to the sink and strain them into a strainer. Now to get extra crispy potatoes, you're going to want to run a little water to rinse off all the starch. Let those drain for a few minutes to get off all the extra liquid, and then we'll put them on a roasting pan and put them in the oven. All right, so we have boiled the potatoes for about 6 minutes, strained them in the sink, and let them rest there for a couple minutes as well. Now they're pretty good and dry, so I'm going to put them onto a pan. Now this is a Pampered Chef bar pan, but you can use just about any pan that you want to put in your oven, a cookie sheet, glass baking dish, whatever you want to use. And you're going to season them here. I like to use a liberal amount of salt. I really don't measure any of the seasonings, but if I had to guess, I'd say that I'm using about 1/2 tablespoon of salt. Garlic powder, and I'd say that once you shake it over, you're using about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. About 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. About 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. About 1/4 teaspoon of cracked black pepper. And about a teaspoon of roasted garlic and herb McCormick seasoning. Now go ahead and give these a stir. All right, now level them back out. And I like to top them with avocado oil before putting them in the oven. Just give them a drizzle. If I had to measure, I'd say we're using about 1/4 of a cup of avocado oil. Now that that's on, you want to give it just another quick stir. Get them all coated. Shake them back out till they're level. And then we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven and bake them until golden crispy. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees and I think it's going to take about 25 minutes, but sometimes it takes about 30. What you want to do is check it in between and make sure that they don't get too crispy on top. The oven's up to temperature. We'll be right back. Okay, so the potatoes are out of the oven, and as you can see, they're perfectly golden, and it did end up taking about 25 minutes. If we hadn't pre-boiled them for 6 minutes, it would have taken about 45. And you still could have gotten a few that were tough on the inside. So that 6 minutes of boiling in the beginning saves you a whole lot of baking and gets you really good and tender, flavorful results in the end. They're perfectly tender and really well seasoned. That oil is about 1/4 a cup for the whole recipe. So if you break it down, you can have about 1/2 of a cup in Trim Healthy Mama and stay in an E setting. So don't forget to like this recipe and subscribe to my channel and check back for more great recipes. I hope to see you in the kitchen next time.